I used to be so into like social media. I used to post about everything all the time. And the thing about social media is that, yes, there are people who are looking at you and they want nice things for you, but there's also people who are just lurking and just waiting for not even evil eye, because we gotta go to the yes, don't talk about your things and also, but you also gotta go to the fact that God and your ancestors, they're fighting fights for you that you don't even know are in the middle of. They clashes here that you don't even are partaking in. So somebody may be like evil eyeing you, and your God and your ancestors must be like, we've had dealt with you before. We know how to get rid of the likes of this type of situation. You know what I mean?
This season of Light Lately, we are exploring the theme Unbecoming to Become. And today we are speaking with Tessa Twala.
Yes.
Whose career is unfolded in front of us and our screens and our timelines. But today we get to explore who Tessa Twala is.
Yes.
Who she's had to unbecome.
Yes.
To return to her truest self.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, beautiful lady.
Hi, how are you? Guys, when I got here, she was like, oh, it's so nice to interview somebody as tall as me. Guys, I'm extremely tall.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she's talking about. I'm very, very much taller than her.
My friend, you go and sit down. First of all, she goes and sit down and I'm just like, girl, I need that body. I thought I was done with the bodying. But when I saw this body, guys, I'm going to make her stand before she leaves, okay? I know you've seen it on social media, but no, you haven't seen it like this.
I will always say this. I will stand by my doctor. Giannis, get behind me, baby!
Yeah,
no, I will always say, you know what? I really, like, he just did it.
He
really just did it.
But so guys, please tell me, because I struggled with sleeping after I've had my...
I was saying, I really feel like it's the pillow situation. Like, I think I probably had like 10 pillows surrounding me at all times. So it felt like I was more on like a cloud because I wasn't ever touching.
So what did you do first? Let's speak about what you had done.
Oh, I just got a BBL.
Only, and no tummy situation?
No.
Okay.
And literally I got the BBL because of these people here. These people like things. These people like things.
Who are these people?
I always say the story. I was busy having a rant on the internet about why the girls are not telling us who their doctors are, because I felt like a lot of the girls were getting botched, and I was like, why can't we all just be hot together? Like, let's be a sharing. Even if you start a fake page to tell us who your doctor is, you don't even have to tell us yourself, just a fake page so that the girls are getting good work done. And that's, a lot of people are obviously interested in that topic. So then a lot of people started like DMing me, speaking about it. So I was like, okay, guys, I'm going to investigate.
Yeah.
I'm going to find the best doctor in South Africa, because I had spoken to doctors in Turkey and all this, and that was just because of my interest in it from like years ago. But then people started sending me doctors, and then I know 3 girls who've been to my doctor prior to me, and the one girl had like 3 kids and how her body looked. The one girl had 1 kid and how her body looked. The other girl even got pregnant and then how her body snapped back. I was like,
girl, what's the secret?
This man seems to know what he's talking about. So I suggested a bunch of places, and then people were like, oh my God, we like this. And then I think they all started reaching out to these places and these people's Instagrams and phone calls and emails. So some of them started reaching out to me to be like, excuse me, ma'am, what's going on? We've currently got a lot of traffic and all of it, they say, is coming from you. So I think he panicked initially. He thought that something was wrong. And I was like, oh no, people are just interested in your work. And then he was like, oh, can we have a meeting? So I was like, oh, they may be going to do like a small promo nyana of the clinic. And I sat down, he's like, don't you want to do one? And then you speak about it. I'm like, stop it. Because even at the time, anybody who knows me knows that I've been a gym girl since I've always been in either athletics or some sort of sports or in a gym since you could walk. But the ones who know me because I will say I didn't have the best relationship with food.
Okay.
I didn't have the best relationship with my body. I was 25 years old, weighing 45 kilograms, but I felt like I could be skinnier.
Yeah. What?
I felt like my thighs could be smaller. But also, I used to be a dancer back when I was small and a model. So it's always and I'm an African girl, so
know.
I've had thighs. I've always had thighs anyway. So it's always like, and my ballet teacher would always be like, your thighs could, be smaller. Then you see other girls with gaps and all of this, and you're like, my thighs could be smaller and chafing because it's hard. You're like, my thighs could actually be smaller,
It's chafing.
So I was definitely super cardio, boxing, running, 1 meal a day type of girl. I was like, I'm gonna be skinny, let me tell you something. And then I just got a little bit older and I was like, I love being skinny, but I want to get strong. Then I started doing weights and then thighs get a little bit bigger, get a little bit more definition. But I was always like, and this is just me. Guys, remember at home, you're perfect. You're perfect. Hey, don't look at me when I was judging myself. You're perfect. I was like, hey, I'm doing all these workouts. I'm doing all these leg lifts on the sides and all this, but I'm still a rectangle. I don't like it. I don't like the way some garments fall on me. But I was just like, oh, well, I'm hot anyway, so whatever. And I just carried on with my life. And then this whole BBL thing just came as a thing. I was like, oh my gosh, look at me. Getting what I want and not having to actually do anything with it. And then I got it. And then I was just like, I didn't tell anyone.
The recovery?
I didn't tell anyone. I just told my friend the day before, you need to go with me to do this because I need a chaperone. And then I'm coming to you. And then I'm like, to my other friend, I'm coming to your house. You don't have stairs. I got stairs at my house.
Another thing.
I was like, I don't got stairs. I'm not dealing with that. Dealing with that. Yeah, so I had great friends who were taking care of me. Medication. Took some herbal medication as well, But also they're like, oh no, maybe you have like a super strong pain threshold and all that. But the thing is about pain is once it's over, you forget it.
Yeah, true.
Physical pain, once it's not like emotional pain where you can kind of tap back into that pain. A physical pain, once you've stubbed your toe and the pain is gone, it wasn't that bad. But at the time, it was like, what's going on? I told you, pillow situation, get pillows around you everywhere. So no matter which side you turn, you're just falling onto a soft pillow. And I just laid on my right a lot. My right was healing at such a fast pace compared to my left that I even cried to the doctor. I'm like, I think
How long was the healing? Be honest.
I think I was up and moving and just stuff at like 3 weeks.
What?
But I had a friend who was in Turkey and she did hers. She was up and moving in a week. So it's all like really up to you. And I also think just how much work you gotten done.
And then,
because I'd gotten done on my inner thighs as well. So I had a bit more healing than she did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I know you just left that town. But also, like, your timing is perfect. You done all those things. You're like, I'm just gonna, because I'm a workout girl, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep working out and hopefully it will.
I'm supposed to start classes on Monday and I'm just like, am I ready?
How long have you been off the tape?
I haven't been really consistent with gym. I won't even lie to you.
Just walk, dude. Don't listen to people who are literally just walk around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk around your neighborhood. Get yourself back into it. They're not in your body.
Yeah.
They don't know how you're feeling. You're still feeling slightly numb around the waist.
Especially when it's cold.
So just don't mind paying attention to other people. Keep your garment on. Just walk around.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Very great.
Yeah.
Guys, isn't she amazing? And she didn't even come for this today. We just...
No! Sorry, we just preparing. Okay, next question. Next.
Today we just want to not focus on the glitz and the roles. We want to get to know who Tessa is.
Yeah.
And the things that you've had to unbecome. Yeah. And become this, because I'm just like you oozing confidence, like you know who you are. Like it's like I
think that's something I love about myself, that like, I remember someone was like, oh yeah, now she's, because of the ass, now she thinks she's gonna get married, now she thinks this.
Oh.
I was like, oh honey, do you not see my face? I've been pretty. I've been getting them, I've been running from the men's. Okay. Good. Helen of Troy, baby. Okay.
The ass shows after, the face comes first.
For real. For real. And I've just been raised by very strong women, man. I've been raised by amazing women. So I've never been like, oh no, women aren't, it's always like, oh, women are the best, women are great. I need to make sure that I also elevate, which is also pressure for me. I'm like, of the groundbreaking things that they've done and how they've moved in life. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm 36. I haven't achieved this.
36?
Yeah.
No
Just
way.
36.
No.
Man, just September.
And people on social media, they just go, I just turned 30. I'm just like, what? I thought you were my age. And you don't look anywhere near 36. You look so young.
36, honey.
Stop.
I'm telling you.
Okay, I need to hear everything about your beauty, everything. But off screen. Because this episode
I actually don't have a beauty regime.
You stop.
No, I don't have a 10-step, 3-step. I'd have a two-step. Yeah, 3-step. Tea tree, Kitukura, that's 60 Rand one. Face wash. I had to change now. I was using the blue tin, but I don't. Yeah. So I need to get a nice thick moisturizer, very plain. And then just like a little bit of tea tree oil. That's just what I do to my face. If I do too much to my face just loses its plot. I tried La Mer's and all this, my face will just break out. Ingshise and all this. Like, let me just stick to the things I know.
Your two-step works just fine. You speak about the women in your life and I'm so intrigued.
Yes.
Who raised Tessa? Where does Tessa come from? Before you came to our beautiful screens and we started consuming you, were like, oh, look at it.
I was raised by a beautiful, amazing woman called Pinoki Kelani Twala. She actually lives in Swaziland now.
That's mommy?
But yeah, that's mommy. Mommy had me just out of high school. So, us whose parents had them young know how you grow up a little bit faster. With that, because they're also growing up. So you're both literally in this for the first time.
Yeah.
You're literally both in this for the first time. So you know what mom did? You know what the moms do? They leave their homes, go to the big city to try and make money to make their child's lives better. So I was born in Swaziland, but we moved to Joburg when I was really, really young. Was here for a short space of time and then moved to Cape Town. So that's when I became a teenager. I'll always say I feel like I honed my personality in Cape Town. And I always say that I'm happy that I honed my personality in Cape Town more than Johannesburg. Johannesburg is just, I will say, more strict. More, Cape Town is, more carefree. Everyone's walking around in flip-flops and t-shirts. They'll kind of just leave you. It's kind of your devices and it's kind of be weird and go through your life stages without too much judgment. I think because all the lights and glamour are here in Joburg, there's a lot of spotlights that's put on like perfection and maybe looking or acting a certain way, being from the north of Joburg. Because in Cape Town, you stay in Rondebosch. Only when you move here, it's like, oh, I live in the north. I live in the west or whatever. Like, what's your area, dog? Like, what area are you in? Yeah, you know it. Ugu. Ugu.
Guys, I can't be serious with this lady. So mommy raised you, just the two of you?
Yes, it was just the two of us. Yeah. She did a stellar job. She did a hard job, but she did a stellar job. I think I'm a great person. I obviously have many, many faults, but in like the general speaking of like the universe, I think she did a really good job. I think she, as a parent, which I am not, which you are, I think probably the biggest thing is giving back society a good person.
Wow.
Giving society a good person, not giving society a person who's going to make things worse than they already are. Giving society a person with a good heart. I think that's...
And what do you want to remember about mom and say, I don't know whether she's still here or not.
Yeah, no, she's here. She was actually visiting
Is
just
it?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the one thing? Because I'm now, as an adult, I'm looking at my mom. I say this all the time. I look at my mom differently. As a mom and as a wife.
You become friends.
Yes, you become friends. And I think I always not judged my mom, but I would always wonder why she was so different from my dad. My dad was the strict, but also lovey-dovey. Our dad was very hands-on.
Yes.
My mom, I think maybe it's because she went to study when we were around and old and left us with our dad. But now that I'm older and I'm experiencing the roles that she's had to experience, I'm learning different parts of my mom and I'm appreciating her so much. And I feel so bad for judging.
What dreams did she give up for you and your siblings?
Luckily, she didn't have to. Luckily, she had...
she was able to shift them. You see? So that's the sacrifice.
I know.
That's the sacrifice. I could have been going to school. I could have been starting a business, but I chose to raise you. But then when you're old enough to comprehend it, that's now when me and your father have decided that, okay, it's your time now to chase your dream. But you feel like maybe I'm abandoning you and all that, but you just... No. We're parents. Everyone's just taking their share of things and just, this is just the way it happened in your house.
So, Mom, what did you take away from Mom? And you look back now and you're just like, oh my goodness.
I think
Mom's amazing.
Somebody said we all have to remember that our parents are here for the first time as well. And then somebody even went deeper and she said, remember, I agree that we have that whole thing of, I'm just a girl. Bro, your mom's just a girl. Your mom's just a girl who had you at 19, my father, her boyfriend would come with you to the gates during break so she could breastfeed you.
Oh my God.
That's who your mom is. What did she want to study? What did she want to be that she now couldn't because you are now her first priority? So whenever my mom has any idea or have anything, I always try to support her, always try to talk to her about it and try to help her where I can, because I'm like, you won't specifically say to me what you sacrificed for me, but you were 19.
You were a kid.
You sacrificed everything.
A lot, yeah.
You sacrificed everything. So, but also when I was 10 years old, my mom would be like, okay, cool. Here's my salary. This is how much money we have. This is how much things cost.
We have.
Yeah. This is how much things cost. So this is going to go to there. Then. So, that whole thing of I don't know why when I asked my mom why she doesn't have money, I knew why she didn't have money. She'd be like, I don't want you to ask me for this because you can see that we don't have money. You can see. Yeah. What's going on?
Food is 15 rand.
So that also then grew me up very quick. By 15, I was working, so helping paying for some of my school things, just helping with the family and all that stuff. So having a young mom, also then I became I grew up much faster. And sometimes that's not, it could be, you could go out, you could become super successful and your child never has to worry about anything, but that wasn't my case. My case was...
Your journey was different.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you look back now and you're just like, Mom, I take away this and I forgive myself, or I forgive myself for thinking this about you if ever there were times, because especially when I've got a child that's 21 and I grew up with him, I know that there are moments when I just feel like, God, am I failing this person? And but looking back, this person thinks I'm perfect.
Yeah.
And I know that your mom looks at you now and thinks, my goodness.
So hard. So hard. She tells me all the time, she goes, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. She goes, the most magical she goes, every sacrifice I've made, I would do it again just to have you.
Just this journey together.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Amazing. High five to mommy. And then you started this career and you're just like, what came first, modeling or the actress?
Modeling. I got discovered at 16 at my job.
Okay.
I don't know. Back in the day, do you guys remember a lady called Nikki Greenwell? What was that show on ETV? It was the green screen. It was very lifestyle.
Yeah.
But that was her show. So her and her friends used to come to the restaurants I worked at a lot. And one day she's like, my boyfriend owns a modeling agency and I want you to come because, oh my gosh. So yeah, went and I did that, did a lot of work, like did not ever leaving the country, but did a lot of like print work for like overseas and commercials for like Asia, Australia and all of that. And then I was just like, then I studied because I was like, I want to have a career. I want to have a sense of stability. That didn't work out. That didn't work out. Ended up getting my first acting role on my first audition. So I was just like, okay. My whole family's in this space. I guess this is where I should be.
Whole family?
My grandmother was one of the first black women on radio. My grandmother's a lady called Shadow Twala.
Okay. Twala is mom's surname or dad's?
Mom's surname.
Okay.
I just thought grandfather. Yes, mom's surname. So Mizi is my uncle.
Oh my
His
God.
mother, Mary Twala.
Stop. Okay.
Everybody's here.
1 + 1 = 2. I get it.
1 + 1 = 11. In this way, baby. Everybody's here.
100%.
And if you're not in front of the TV, you're behind the TV
TV.
in some way. Yeah.
That's why it comes so naturally. Genetics, guys.
But also hard work.
And okay, of course, hard work. And then, but the industry, you know, we love the good, but also there's the bad.
Oh, so much bad.
You know, so much bad. And I can imagine you coming into the industry. Yes, there was the whole family thing, the legacy, the you know, growing up.
But it wasn't even that. Nobody even knew
who you
she
were.
was connecting the dots like that anyway.
Yeah, guys, there was no nepotism.
No, at all.
The industry, one, modeling, you have this thing of thinking that you have perfect, small thighs.
Yeah.
You know?
And I say this all the time, the constant no's, the no's that come in this industry are so, like, just so many no's. No. And then, yes.
It doesn't discourage.
It does. I'm a human being.
Yeah.
I'm
What's
a
the thing
human
that you wake
being.
up and you say, today's a good day. Even if I get a no, I will. What is your mindset in the morning when you wake up and you say, this,
Definitely delusion.
Delulu?
But definitely also the older I've gotten, the more I don't want to be like religious, but I'll be like definitely more spiritual.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you say more religious, people will expect you to like read and know the whole Bible. And I'm reading my Bible, I'm learning my Bible, but I don't know if I'm ever going to be a person who fully knows the Bible from back to front. But I also very much feel like the relationship that you have with God and your Bible is in your heart. It's in your heart. And I always say this, a person can know the Bible from the front to the back and have a terrible, terrible heart. So God is like, sure, you can verbatim, but inside here, inside your head, it's just crazy. So I always feel like that of, you know, I don't think God ever wants us to be perfect. I think he knows that, you know, even in regards to the Testament, we're supposed to hit all 10 of them all the time and be the best versions of ourselves. Commandments. You see? Yeah, but I'm saying what I'm saying about the Bible.
I got you.
But also,
I was understanding what you were saying.
But also, when I was praying this morning, I was giggling. I was elative. And I'm like, that's how you make me feel when I know that, like you were saying you're going to ask me like what I'm doing. And right now, literally, I've taken all my eggs and I've put them in God's basket. All the seeds that I was scared to sow. I need it to be this. I need it to be perfect. I need it to be like that. And that whole thing of just start. So I'm like, you know what? I'm in the season of waiting. I'm in the season of sowing my seeds. And also I'm in the season of, I trust that you are going forward and sweeping the way and clearing the room for me. So that when I do get there, it will be easy.
But God doesn't want us to come to him perfect, Tessa. Otherwise, we don't need him.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like the season where you kind of feel lost the most or feel like, I haven't been really great and I need to repent. That's when I feel like you're closest and to God. And you say this morning you were even giggling in your prayers and God is your father.
Yeah.
You know, and Me, sometimes when I pray, I'm just like, I wonder what this man is looking at upstairs and thinking, because
I talked to him like,
I'm just like,
I was literally like, bro,
I said, listen,
I'm a little confused right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure of the path we're taking. I'm feeling very unsure of myself. I don't know what's going on. So I'm literally just going to take all of this and put it to you because you obviously know the plan. Yeah, you know the plan and I don't want to carry this. I'm actually tired. I'm tired. So I'm just going to give it over to you to carry. All I pray is that you tell me what I need to do on my side to help you facilitate what you're doing on your side. That's what I just asked you to clarify for me, that I need you to walk 10 steps to the left. Then I know I need to walk 10 steps to the left and stand there.
This season we are letting God take over, and we are in a season of trying to listen so that we could obey.
Yeah.
That's our season.
Yeah.
This is our unbecoming season.
Yeah. I was on our way here, I was busy talking to Imani. And I was busy saying, on social media you'll watch all these people's lives and you're like, oh my God, they're doing this, they're doing that. When's my time?
Yeah.
I'm not. We're the same age, we're the same this. But sometimes what you want to build just takes longer. And it could be for multiple reasons. With all the corruption, everything that's going on right now, a lot of people are talking with a lot of the women that are linked to these men, and a lot of the lifestyles that are linked to these people. And now we are seeing that a lot of these lifestyles that we're wanting and all these things that we wanted are not linked to something that's good.
Yeah, it comes with a cost.
It comes with a cost, and the cost is that you're going to have this. You're even going to have it for 10 years.
Yeah.
And 10 years seems like a long time, ne? Seems like a long time, ne? But you're 30.
Sure.
You still have like 30 to 40 years, even 50 years.
Life is still long. It's how I say, if I hit my pillow at night and I'm just like, God, I can sleep because I know that I didn't step on somebody's toes and I didn't cause somebody else pain intentionally.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
So right now we are loving our journey and we're patient with our journey.
Yeah.
Because we understand that everybody's journey and timing is
different. And everybody's sacrifice is different, because what you're willing to take or can actually even take is very different to what somebody else can take and can do and all that stuff. So maybe what's meant for you is actually going to only crack when you're 38 or whatever, but it's going to be forever. And somebody that you were watching at their 38, they could be crumbling.
Yeah.
Like you never know what's happening tomorrow. You never know what's happening tomorrow. So you gotta focus on yourself, focus on the plans that you have for yourself, the life that you want for yourself, and really dig your feet into that life.
Stay grounded.
Dig your feet into that life and be like, this is the life that I want. From what I'm hearing, I feel like this is the direction I need to move in order to maintain that life. And then when you move slightly to the left, like, oh, it's so nice here, but it's so nice for such a short time. And you're like, that's not my part. Gotta go back. And because he's so forgiving, he'll always be like,
yeah, come back. I need you back here.
Yeah.
But every season is different. And I feel like if you don't grow in a season, then you're not doing yourself justice.
26-year-old Tessa and 35-year-old Tessa would be giving each other hands, right? I'd be so disappointed in the way she's conducting herself.
What has the industry... How is the industry, the entertainment, I don't know whether we speak of the modeling and the acting and, the social media platform on its own, because there's so much pressure.
Yeah.
What has that, how has that contributed towards who Tessa is today? What have you had to take away and say, I'm taking this is a distorted image of myself, I don't want
I want to apologize to Imani for this one. But I used to be so into social media. I used to post about everything all the time. And the thing about social media is that, yes, there are people who are looking at you and they want nice things for you, but there's also people who are just lurking and just waiting for not even evil eye, because we gotta go to yes, don't talk about your things and but you also got to go to the fact that, God and your ancestors, they're fighting fights for you that you don't even know are in the middle of, they clashes here that you don't even are partaking in. So somebody may be like evil eyeing you, and your God and your ancestors must be like, we've had dealt with you before.
Yeah.
We know how to get rid of the likes of this type of situation. You know what I mean? So, and I always say, when you take a shower and it's just you in that shower, just you, just that water, and you really, really, really think, and you really introspect, and you call yourself out, and you're honest with yourself, are you happy with the person that you are?
Oh, they're bare and naked.
Are you happy?
Face yourself.
Are you happy with the person that you are?
Yeah.
There's nobody else. There's no trinkets. There's no other people. Are you happy with the kind of person that
Just
you
and
are?
God.
So, I definitely think that I needed to be a person who was much more humble. I definitely think that I should have been a person who connects and speaks to people better. 26-year-old Tessa, I definitely will say, was a brat. I don't think I've never been a bad person, so I'll say that. But I definitely feel like 26-year-old Tessa was a brat. Wasn't as things would just come so easy. So I was just be like, next.
Yeah.
So I was never a person who's like, I really need to work at something. And because of that, and appreciate things. So because of that, I think I was just, whatever, next, I don't care. So I never really worked at maybe honing certain things that now 36-year-old Tessa wishes that she had honed.
Wow.
Yeah. But you wake up every day, you get to try again. So you get to work on those things. And I also feel like the life that I want and the dreams that I have for myself, 26-year-old Tessa would have squandered and ruined.
Now you have the wisdom.
Yeah. And the things that I do want now will be even bigger than my own mind would have imagined, and I will be able to handle them still. Yeah.
So that's why we pray for God to give us wisdom and ground us.
And discernment. Yeah.
Because everything that we have and we achieve, it's not because sihlakaniphile or it's our own doing. It's recognizing that there's a higher power. There's, yes, hard work and everything else, but the gifts that I have are not just for me. They're for a little girl somewhere that's watching Tessa and saying on the screen, I want to be like that.
Yeah. We'll use the biggest ones right now, Taylor and Waffles, as Tyler and Waffles as an example. Somebody took that video of Waffles. How many people have taken videos of her since before that?
Yeah.
And it was just that one video. It was just that one catalyst.
Yeah.
So Tyler as well, how many videos had been taken? How much work has she put in prior for that one insane catalyst?
Yeah.
Yeah? Your timing is always, well, his timing for you is always going to be better than anything else that you think. Yeah?
True story. Before we go, guys, I just want Tessa to leave a message today to... I want you to go back to this message in 5 years' time.
Yes.
Give Tessa, please send a message right now to... Tessa's 36 now?
Yes.
40-year-old Tessa, 4 years' time. What do you say to her?
I hope you stuck to your guns. I hope even when things are difficult, were difficult, that they said the weapons are going to form, they never said they were going to win. So just always remember that. Always remember that the life that you are sitting in right now, that you've prayed for it, you've worked for it, enjoy it. And I'm so proud of you, girl.
To be proud of 40-year-old Tessa. Guys, we are unbecoming versions of us that we thought and society expected us to be.
For real.
And I'm so proud of us.
Yeah.
We are returning to our true selves this season. And we spoke off camera of the project that you're busy with right now. I want to wish you all the best.
Yeah.
And I love what you said, that you are putting all your eggs in God's basket.
I really, really am. It's bigger than me. I definitely need a bigger person to help me carry the load. And it's also the thing of, we mustn't think that the bigger person is the person that we need the funding from, the person that we need the job from. The bigger person is always going to be the greater power that you believe in. Let's scrap a name. The greater power that you believe in, you know that you are here on this earth and there's something bigger and better than you. Whatever that is what's bringing the funder to that restaurant where they hear you speak about something and then they decide they want to work with you. Or somebody sees that the right person sees that video. Or you go into that interview room, the right person's interviewing you, and everything just falls in line the way it's supposed to. Last thing, gosh, I feel like I'm just here being an old church lady. I want it to be so fun and exciting.
You are.
Yeah. You always think, you're like, oh, when's God's blessing or miracle going to come from me? God is not going to float down from heaven on a cloud and be like, all right, here, let's walk, and here's the thing that I want for you to get. He's going to make you bump into somebody. He's going to introduce you to a person. Oh. He's going to send you people. Mm-hmm. I remember a pastor said that, what job you have or what you bring to the earth is the gift that God has brought here, in regards, it's shaped as you. Like you're like a doctor. God may have given a family member a sickness or they've gotten hurt, but here's a doctor who's going to come and stitch them up, who's going to give them medicine and going to heal them. God didn't come down on a cloud, but hey, he linked you. Yeah. He helped us discover medicine and all of those things so that this thing can come. Your accountant, the lady at the spa, anything, everything, We're here for a reason.
Tessa, we have a motivational speaker now to add to our resume. I love it for us, Tessa. But thank you so much for speaking to our youngins.
Yeah.
And she's absolutely beautiful, guys. I'm just looking at her. I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Thank you for blessing our screens and our timelines, and just for being so true to who you are.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you all the best with your future, and everything that you're working on and praying on. May God bless you and carry on this path. 40-year-old Tessa will be very proud.
40-year-old Tessa is going to be so proud of you.
So proud of you. Thank you guys for watching today. We had the beautiful, talented Tessa Twala today sitting with us in our lounge. I hope you enjoyed our episode, and please do participate in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Thank you